Naturally enough, everyone's experimenting like wild to try to figure out what new form works, and we have to be realistic and realize most of these experiments are going to be total disasters, because that's true in all culture making. Most cultural experiments fail, and fail spectacularly. Over time, we will discover some methods of changing the form of preaching that do not where the surgery doesn't kill the patient. At the moment, most of the attempted surgeries on this sick patient called preaching are disasters. I think this idea of just allowing people to interrupt you with Twitter and to interrupt you with thoughts that are too short to do justice to what you've just said, and without raising their hand or in any way engaging in a relational way. It's a terrible idea, and 10 years from now, no one is going to be doing that. In fact, at this moment, today, the day we're taping this interview, you know, the cool kids all let people tweet questions to them, and the measure of how good a preacher you are is how distracted people are by their desire to tweet what you're saying. I am absolutely sure that in 10 years, the measure of great preaching will be people actually stop their tweeting in order to listen and attend. Attention is going to become scarce, not distraction and blogging and tweeting and so forth. And the question is going to be, do I have anything worth saying enough, and am I saying it well enough that people are willing to suspend all those other claims on their attention? That's going to be the measure of great preaching. But right now we're trying all these ways to get people distracted, which is the last thing we need. At the same time, there are very hopeful experiments going on, and I use projection minimally, which is to say I don't put every point up there usually. But I do, at certain moments, use an image that is worth engaging, and is worth engaging at length. Not just an illustration, but something of enough significance as a visual image that it deserves our attention. And it not doesn't just illustrate, but it adds to what we're talking about. And I find those add to the attention of the people I'm preaching to, rather than distracting or dissipating attention. So all these experiments will have to happen. Most of them will be judged failures. There's no real shame in that, as long as we don't get attached to our failures and realize the goal is becoming aware of, as a body, the presence of God in our midst, God addressing us, offering us a way to live, and responding to God. We'll sort out in time what cultural forms help us in our moment to do that.